In the last class, we discussed till this diffusion current concept. And the next question is in electronic devices. The next question is the majority carriers in an N-type semiconductor have an average drift velocity v in a direction perpendicular to a uniform magnetic field B. The electric field E induced due to Hall effect act in the direction. So this one is a Hall effect concept. So Hall effect concept you already studied in school days itself. So here one of the formula for a Hall effect case is this one. According to Lorentz law, at equilibrium condition we are having the formula. The formula is Q the electric field E bar plus Q into V bar into B bar equal to 0 is there. So if you are simplifying, that means E bar is equal to, that is E vector is equal to B vector into E vector. So option is equal to B option we are getting. And this one is a standard formula. Standard formula we are having that is relating the electric field with the magnetic field B bar, that is a B vector into applied voltage V, like that is there. Another one concept is sometimes based on the Hall effect, like this of relations also they may ask. So what are that means? This one general Hall effect concept key point is also there. So Hall effect concept already you know. The same concept here also we are considering. Just one of the key point we are having. Some in some cases related to this, if they are asking means for that it will be very useful. Okay, so first one is if a metal or a semiconductor, that is our specimen, carrying a current I is placed in a transverse magnetic field, an electric field is induced in the direction perpendicular to the both I and B. This phenomena is called a Hall effect, like that is there. So here this one, two, this one is our material is placed perpendicular to the magnetic field, that is a transverse magnetic field and electric field perpendicular to that both we are considering. So under this circumference, Hall voltage is VH is equal to E into D is also equal to BV into D. So here one of the relation is there. So based on this parameter, they may ask the questions. Okay. Similarly, Hall effect coefficient RH is equal to 1 by rho. Rho means resistivity. You already know. VH into W divided by B into I. So here W is representing the width. So width it is representing. So this is one of the concept is there. So another one point is Hall effect also is used to determine what are the things. It means a type of semiconductor, carrier concentration of a specimen, conductivity. So these are the things are also there. Okay. The next question. A heavily doped N-type semiconductor has the following data. Hole electron mobility ratio. So hole to electron mobility ratio mu p divided by mu n, that is called mobility ratio, equal to 0.4. Doping concentration 4.2 into 10 to the power 8 atoms per meter cube. Intrinsic concentration 1.5 into 10 to the power 8 atoms per meter cube. The ratio of conductance of the N-type semiconductor to that of the intrinsic semiconductor of same material and at the same temperature is given by. So first write the given data. The given data hole to electron mobility ratio, that is mu p divided by mu n is there. Doping concentration. So doping concentration that is equal to doping concentration means Nd, absolutely it is Nd. So majority carriers are electrons, N-type material. Nd equal to 4.2 into 10 to the power 8 atoms per meter cube is there. Intrinsic concentration is also there. Ni is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power 4 atoms per meter cube is also given in problem itself. Now, what they are asking, the ratio of conductance, that is like a conductivity of a N-type semiconductor to that of the intrinsic semiconductor of same material at the same temperature. So here n-type material they have given, and then that is a doping concentration they have given. Intrinsic concentration Na is also there, that both corresponding conductivity they are asking. That's all. Question is very easy. Okay, so the conductivity formula sigma n. So sigma is equal to basic formula n q mu n. So n is equal to our doping concentration, electron doping concentration nd. Nd means donor. D is always representing donor. Donor means electron. So n type material. So small n is equal to nd. And then remaining q and substituting. This is for n type semiconductor. Similarly, intrinsic semiconductor means sigma I. Sigma I equal to ni into q. Same thing, intrinsic means both we have to consider mu n plus mu p, that you already know. Intrinsic means what? Combination of electron and hole pairs. So both mobility here we are considering. So that ratio, if you are substituting, means mu n divided by mu I they are asking. That ratio, if you are simplifying, means we are getting the formula like this. In this formula, all these everythings are given in problem itself. Simply we are substituting all those values. So answer is equal to nearly 20,000 we are getting. So our option is a D option. Okay. Then next question is the 27th question. The electron and hole concentration in an intrinsic semiconductor or Ni at 300 degree Kelvin. Now, if acceptor impurities are introduced with a concentration Na, where Na is greater than Ni, that also they mentioned. The electron concentration per centimeter cube at 300 Kelvin will be. So, electron concentration they are asking. So, hole concentration, that is the electron hole pair, that is the electron and hole concentration in intrinsic semiconductor. So intrinsic semiconductor is Ni is there. After that, acceptor. Acceptor means what? It is material is P type material. So P is equal to Na is given. They are asking the electron concentration, small n electron concentration n they are asking. So directly we can go to the mass action law. From the mass action law, Np is equal to Ni square. That formula we are having. So Ni that they mentioned in problem itself, P is equal to acceptor atom, that we already know. Okay, so P is equal to acceptor atom, P is equal to Na, that directly we are taking small n equal to Na squared divided by Na. This formula is a mass action law formula. Repeatedly they are asking. Mostly 90% one problem must be in the, most probably they are asking from the mass action law. Mostly they'll give the P value and they are asking N value. That is Na they will give, or Nd they will give. The same format, similar format P or N, that any one of the value repeatedly they are asking. So here answer is yes, D answer. N equal to Na square divided by Na. Okay. The next question, silicon is doped with boron. Okay, so silicon is doped with boron to a concentration of 4 into 10 to the power 17 atom per centimeter cube. Assume the intrinsic carrier concentration of silicon to be 1.5 into 10 to the power 10 per centimeter cube, and the value of Kt by Q to be 25 millivolt at 300 degree Kelvin is there. Compared to undoped silicon, the Fermi level of doped silicon. So compared to undoped silicon, the Fermi level of doped silicon they are asking. Okay. So first we have to write the given data. The given data are boron is in, so here in the problem they have given boron. So boron means it is acceptor concentration. So acceptor means Na, P type material. Material is P type material. So here Na is given, and then Ni is also there, and then Kt by Q value is also there. They are asking the compared to undoped silicon, the Fermi level of doped silicon they are asking. So Fermi level of doped silicon, what about its status, that they are asking. Okay, so here boron is there. So boron means it is acceptor atom. So silicon material is a P type material, that we can conclude. And then doping concentration is equal to boron doping concentration they have given. So acceptor atom Na is equal to 4 into 10 to the power 17 is there. After that, intrinsic concentration also they have given, and then kT by q also given. And then they're asking about the energy band diagram. This energy band diagram already in the theory concept itself we already discussed. So here the material is a p-type material, that is boron doped. Boron doped means what it will be, acceptor concentration. So acceptor concentration is the greater value, so the Fermi level must be near to the valence band will be there. Already so many times we discussed based on this. Here also same thing, EFI. So that corresponding formula in terms of KT is this one. EFI minus EFP equal to KT ln of N of effective concentration divided by Ni. Na of effective concentration divided by Ni electric volt. So all the values are there. Simply we are substituting all those things, means we are getting the answer. This is for the p-type material. For n-type material, if the same case, if they are asking for the n-type material, means what do we have to do? So this is for the p-type material. Same thing for the n-type material. So the formula, this is the formula we used now. Okay, so same thing here, probability of electron occupying donor energy level formula is also available here. Okay, so this is for the material is n-type material. EF here, this one is p-type. We discussed about the p-type material, Fermi level near to the valence band we are having. So EFI minus EFP. Okay, then next one, EFN minus EFI. So this is n type, so donor ND. Same formula, but EFN, N minus intrinsic, and then here ND concentration we have to write. Here intrinsic minus EFP, but here EFN, that is N type material minus intrinsic. Small changes are there. That corresponding probability equation also we are having. Okay, that corresponding probability equation for the acceptor atom also we are having. That is acceptor means what? P-type material. Okay, so these are the some formulas also we are having related to the Fermi level, because based on Fermi level mostly they are asking question, right? For that it will be very useful. Okay, the next one is, in an n-type silicon crystal at room temperature, which of the following have a concentration of 4 into 10 to the power 19 centimeter power minus 3. So here they haven't given anything. Simply they are telling the answer is equal to this. The answer is the answer of 4 into 10, that concentration is equal to which atom they are asking. It is a silicon atom or holes or dopant atoms, valence electrons. Here in electronic devices, some of the constant values we are having, if they are not giving anything in the problem, means we have to take that corresponding value. So if in the problem, if they are not giving anything, but they are asking that corresponding answer, means this answer directly we can take it. This is one of the short way concept is there. For that case it will be useful. So if they are not giving anything, means for that case intrinsic concentration, standard silicon n-type material intrinsic concentration means for that case Ni is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power 8. This one we can take. Now we are going to check the corresponding options. The option A, that we are going to check. Option A is what? Silicon atom. Whether this one is a silicon atom or not, they are asking. So here number of atoms per centimeter cube is equal to 5 into 10 to the power 12 is there. So this is also the constant value. That is, if they are not giving anything in the problem, means this direct answer we can take. So 5 into 10 to the power 22 is not related with the that given value. So option A is not related. Option B we are taking. Here we can consider the P is equal to acceptor atom is equal to 4 into 10 to the power 19 we can take. But here the Na value, if you are substituting, means N is less than that of P we are getting. But our concept is n value must be the, because the material is n type material they have given. So if material is n type means here the answer is wrong answer. So B also we cannot select. But C answer, in a C answer, if you are substituting this value 4 into 10 to the power 19, if you are substituting in the mass action law formula means we are getting the correct answer than that of holes. That is greater value of n value we are getting than that of p value. So option C we can take. And then option D is equal to, this is also standard answer we are considering. Number of valence electron in normal silicon atom is 4. That already we know. Similarly, density of silicon atom, general basic density, that also we are considering. After that, density of valence electron in silicon crystal also they are considering. If you are considering all this everything means for that case we are getting more value 20 into 10 to the power 22 like that we are getting. This is also not related to the given value. So option D is also not suitable. The corresponding answer suitable to this one is option is C option. C option we can consider because the material is n type material they have mentioned in problem. So n type material, that related answer means 4 into 10 to the power 19 answer if you need means the corresponding material must be a dopant atom. Dopant means n type material. So from that we can conclude this. If they're not giving any values means a standard this values in a problem we can take, not a issue. Okay. The next another one problem is there. The ratio of the mobility to the diffusion coefficient in a semiconductor has the units. So that corresponding formula, mobility to diffusion coefficient, that is a dP divided by mu p equal to dN divided by mu n equal to Vt is the formula we are having. But here they are asking mobility to diffusion. So what we have to do, mu n divided by dN or mu p divided by dP we have to take. So Vt, that answer is 1 by Vt we have to consider. So unit is 1 by Vt means voltage power minus 1. Option 1 is correct answer. So next one is some given data are there. This one is related. This one is related to question number 31 and 32. For both questions, here we are having the content. So what are that content means? The silicon sample with the unit cross-sectional area shown below is in thermal equilibrium. The following information is given. T is equal to 300 degree Kelvin. Electronic charge is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Thermal voltage is equal to 26 millivolt and electron mobility is equal to 1350 centimeter square by voltage second. So this is the material Nd equal to dopant atom. Nd concentration of electron is Nd is equal to 10 to the power 16 is there. So the material is n-type material. Now question is first question. The magnitude of the electric field at x is equal to 0.5 micrometer. So here the distance is equal to 0.5 micrometer they have given. For this case, T is equal to 300 degree Kelvin, Q is equal to given problem, thermal voltage is given, mobility is given, donor concentration is also there. For all these cases, first formula E equal to V by D formula also we can consider. Okay, so here absence of first initially distance is equal to 0. So distance is equal to 0 means that corresponding E value, electric field value directly also we can consider. So answer is equal to this we are getting. This is one of the ways there. Another one way for this method is this electric field. To find the electric field we are having another one way. That way is E equal to J by sigma. J by sigma. So sigma value if you need means for that case resistivity is also, that is J is required. J also we want to find it. So J value if you want means J is equal to I by A. All this everything we want to find. I value or value everything we have to find. So from the given data sigma n is equal to nd q mu n, that we are writing sigma n is equal to one answer we are getting. After that L is equal to is there A is also equal to there. So resistivity or resistance R is equal to 1 by sigma into L by A. Using this formula, R value we are calculating. After that, I is equal to V by R. That formula also we know. So here our answer, here we are substituting. Okay, so the current density J is equal to I by A. I is equal to that previous equation answer. That answer here simply we are substituting. A simply we are considering A cancel. Simplifying that means this is the answer we are getting. After that, using Ohm's law, J is equal to sigma, E is there. So E equal to J by sigma is there. So E electric field E is equal to 10 kilo volt per centimeter. This is the answer we are getting. That is C option we are having. Okay. So this is also one of the method is there. After the next question, the magnitude of the electron drift current density. So electron drift current density at x is equal to 0.5 micrometer is so same thing. In the previous problem we have discussed everything, right? Same concept, the same thing here also we are going to consider. The same given data here also we are considering. So this is the given data. From these two methods we discussed, yes, this is the magnitude of the electron drift current density at x equal to 0.5. So the question is very easy. The answer is equal to same previous question formula here also we are going to use. So the material is n-type material, already that dopant is given, right? So material is n-type material. So electron drift current density Jn is equal to sigma n E, and then sigma n, and that already you know, and then Jn is equal to that sigma n value here we are substituting conductivity, electron conductivity formula here we are substituting Nd Q mu n, that we are substituting. Nd answer, Q answer, mu n, E everything are given in problem itself, that is in the given data. In the previous question itself the given data are given. So all that everything simply we are substituting, direct answer we are getting. So the problem is very easy one. After that, next one is drift current in semiconductors depends upon which one. Okay, so this is one of the question. So the question is the formula, drift current density formula first we are writing, because they may ask anything, right? So drift current density formula here we are considering J is equal to sigma E equal to I divided by A. That formula we are considering. J is equal to Jp plus Jn, both p-type material and n-type material. That corresponding equation here we are writing. So J is equal to I by A. So simply we are substituting all those answers. So P and N, P equal to acceptor concentration, N is equal to donor concentration. This everything we know. So the current, it's relating what are the things. So drift current depends on what are the things, carrier concentration. Okay, so carrier concentration, doping concentration, and then cross sectional area A, electric field, mobility, all this everything. So we are writing all that everything. Okay, so this is the concept we are having.